Hello everyone, welcome to another Scrappy Granny by Nature video. My name is Maddie and it's the weekend, so we're back at my place. We're gonna be making some stuff out of the scraps bin. You know what it is. But this weekend is kind of busy because I got something going on today. Tomorrow is going to be my mom's birthday party in the afternoon, so not gonna have quite as much time this weekend to make stuff, but we're gonna make it work because that's what we do here. So welcome if you're new, welcome back if you're an old friend. Today we're actually gonna be going to Trader Joe's, hopefully. Family trip to Trader Joe's. We do not have one locally, unfortunately, so we try to go like once or twice a year because we love it. And the nearest one's about 50 minutes away, 50 minutes to an hour. Unfortunately, it is snowy today, so I'm not 100% sure if this is going to be happening. I'm hoping it is because we've really been looking forward to it. Plus, it's like kind of a tie-in for my mom's birthday weekend because she especially loves Trader Joe. So I'm going to hope we're going today. But that being said, I think I'm going to try to pack up some of these scraps to work on things in the car because I'm going to be a passenger princess. So let me show you guys what the scrap bin looks like right now. All right, so we made a lot of progress last weekend. If you guys have been watching, we used up a lot of little balls, so we still have quite a bit going on here, a lot of like natural colors. So I think maybe I can make some Mabel chicken bodies in the car because I can just make the bodies and not stuff them until later. I think that would be a good car project. So I'll see what I can gather up from here and we'll make it work. Well, guys, we did not get to go to Trader Joe's today. I'm so sad about it. I was so looking forward to it, but the snow, it was just too risky. We ended up getting like definitely on the higher end of what they were saying. I think we got like 4 or 5 inches probably. And some of these roads were just not reliable. If we were going somewhere more local, it wouldn't have been that big of a deal, but with it being further away, we decided we're just gonna not do it today, and we have rescheduled for a day very soon, so at least that's still on the table. But I have been crocheting a lot today from the scraps bin, of course. So I told you guys I was gonna work on Mabel chickens in the car, but because we didn't go, I shifted gears a little bit. Sorry, I have water on the stove right now for pasta. Waiting for that to boil. But anyway, instead of doing the Mabels, I decided to take some of these neutrals and do rats because I didn't have to worry about, bringing my stuffing along because it's here. So I didn't have to, whatever. I didn't do Mabels because I wasn't in the car. So I did rats. First, I made this white one. This pattern is by QB Crochet. If you guys have been watching for a while, you know I'm obsessed with it. I make it in 2 sizes, and then I also make her baby rat, and I want to try out something else with that this season as well, which I'm really excited about. But we've got the white one. These are all in Sweet Snuggles Light or Chenille Home Slim. We've got this dark gray one. We have the black and white tweed. This is the first time I've made a rat in this colorway, and I think it's really fun. I think I want to make more of these because I do have more of this yarn. I might go in later for these darker ones and just put a little accent of white around the eyes just so you can see them a little bit better. But that was my first try with the black and white tweed. I like it. And then I have 2 black ones here. And at this point, I ran out of my scrap blush color, only to realize that I did find another one. I did have more, but I was using some of my not scrap blush just to make these rats. But these other colors, the black and all that, was still from the scrap bin, so I feel good about that. But we've got 2 black, and I think I might switch it up, do something else for the rest of the night, maybe some more little doggies or something. I got to see what else I can dig out of there. I still have more white. I have brown. Let's see what we can do. Let's have some fun with it, right? But first I'm going to eat dinner. So I think that water's about to start boiling. I'm going to go take care of that. Hello, everybody. We're back. It is now Sunday evening. Last night I went hard with the crochet because I was not expecting to have as much time as I did with us not being able to go to Trader Joe's. And I'm going to show you what I made in a minute, but first let me tell you about today. So today was busy. We got more snow, so spent some time shoveling outside. It was a great workout, but I'm over the snow. It's only January and I've had enough. I really have had enough. It's especially annoying when I'm like trying to live my life and then the snow is like, I don't think so. So that was a lot. We baked a cake for my mom's birthday and it exploded. It looked great. It looked fantastic when we were done with it. And then in transit, it decided to crack from the middle, the top layer, and just luckily we had like a cloche cover over it, so it like contained it a bit, but it just like, once that crack formed, it just completely broke on the top. If you guys want to see that, you can check out our vlog channel where we have some clips from my mom's birthday celebration. Her birthday is tomorrow, Monday, but we were celebrating as a family today, so that was fun. I'm glad that we were still able to do that even with the iffy weather, so that was good. Great. It was a lot of fun. But I have not crocheted yet today. I still have more plans to do that. It's just about 7 o'clock, so I still have a few hours this evening. But first, let me show you guys what other stuff that I made yesterday. I already showed you the rats. I did make a big rat. So this is the same QB crochet pattern, but you can see it comes out a lot bigger in the jumbo yarn. So this is just weight 7 chenille yarn from Sweet Snuggles, maybe some chenille home in there. So this size I charge 15, this size I charge 25. Sorry, a little sniffly. But yeah, this one, as I was making it with different scraps that I had of this bone color, some of the scraps were a little bit shinier and they're more towards the front of the body. It's probably not really going to pick up as much on the camera. But then as we get back to the booty, it's a little bit more matte. I don't think it's like egregious, but you can definitely see like a bit of a difference if you're really looking at it. I don't think it's going to matter that much, but I see it. So we have that. I also did a jumbo turtle. So this one I also charged $25 for. This is the Friendly Red Foxes Sea Turtle. Now this is their full size sea turtle pattern because they also have a baby sea turtle, which I haven't actually made yet all these years, and I've only been making the regular sea turtle. But there is a baby sea turtle option, which is even faster to make. It's really cute. I just haven't gotten around to making it yet. But this one is also in the jumbo yarn, weight 7. And what was I going to say about this? Oh, I'm getting to this point in the scrap bin where some of these projects I'm pulling more from non-scrap yarn to finish them, which is fine. But I'm also playing myself a little bit because then I'm making new scrap balls out of the non-scrap yarn and they're going into the scrap bin, and then the scrap bin just keeps growing. So I'm not making as much progress, I feel like, as I was before. Like I'm using scraps, but I'm also making new scraps, which, I mean, that's just how it works. But yeah, I'm just getting to like kind of a tipping point with that. I still have some other stuff that is not going to require outside yarn, but this one I did need to pull some more of the lighter green color to make the body and the head and all that. But I love how these come together. They're like substantial. They feel really nice. So I also like to stuff the shell pretty stiffly so that it will hold its shape. But yeah, that's the sea turtle. And then I did make just a few little cutie doggies in some terracotta home slim yarn. I miss this yarn so much. I think I'm gonna need to get some maybe Premier Parfait Plush at some point because they have this color. But you know what? No, because I have Naughty Pony in a very similar color. And the Naughty Pony is even softer. But I might need to get the tan color in the plush because that one, there's no tan in the Naughty Pony yet. I don't know what Carrie's got up her sleeve with new colors, but we'll see. But yeah, these little brown doggies, so cute. This pattern again is by Svetla Art Shop. You can do these with a color change so it looks more like a corgi, or you can do just like plain. I find that the plain ones have been selling really well for me. I charge $10 for these little cuties, and they've been popular ever since I introduced them into our lineup. They're pretty new in our inventory, but so far they have done well at markets. So I'm looking at all this stuff. Hold on. This was a lot of stuff from yesterday between these two bigger projects, like these two jumbo yarn projects, 3 dogs, 5 rats. That was pretty significant for yesterday. So I'm happy with that. All right. So my next plan, I do have a pattern test that I need to get done for our friend Rosa. So I'm not going to show you the finished product of that plushie in this video because I want to check with her first to make sure it's okay to share. But I'm going to use non-scrap yarn for that. Just to get it done and get that test back in for her. And then hopefully I'll be sharing that make in a future what we made video. And then it shouldn't take me too long, so I think I am going to try to do a few more scrappy projects tonight. We'll see what happens. I have crocheted 0 so far today because it's just been so busy. But I think the rest of the night I'll be able to relax and do some stuff. I think Sean and I are going to just chill the rest of the night. He did give me my birthday present early. He got me a projector, which is very, very exciting. So we have been using that in the bedroom nonstop since yesterday, and it's pretty life-changing. It's pretty nice to just, we have this big wall across from our bed, so we're able to just project Netflix, YouTube, the Switch up there. So pretty awesome so far. So I'm gonna go grab what yarn I need, and I'm gonna do that pattern test. Hey guys, what have I done? Oh my god. It's 12:48 a.m. I've taken the magnesium gummies, so we got to get this done before they really start to hit. But I did my pattern test for Rosa, so I cannot wait to share that with you guys because it's so cute. I think you're going to love it. I think that will be in our next what we made video because I want to keep this one to the scrap projects. So I did end up having a productive evening. I've been in rat mode this weekend. I have been a rat girl. I made 2 more of the cubic crochet rats in white. These are so soft. I love them. So that's going to bring me to a total of 7 of this size rat for the weekend, which is awesome. Okay. Then I wanted to make possibly another jumbo rat. So the same pattern with the jumbo yarn, but I didn't think that I was going to have enough left in the color that I was going to use. So I was like, what if I do the baby rat pattern by Cubic Crochet in the jumbo yarn, which I've never done before. I usually make them in Posh yarn. I think I've always made them in Posh yarn. And I sell this size for $7. I just so happen to have one right here. But I decided to try it in the jumbo. So you can see the size difference here. And I was feeling silly. So this is something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. I added a little chef hat. This chef hat is from the Lubaba Crochet Chicks with Hats or Ducks with Hats pattern bundle. You guys, if you've been watching for a while, you know I love making the chicks with the chef hats, and they're very popular at markets for us. So I took that hat pattern and I made it in Big Twist Posh with a 4mm hook because I was a little bit worried that this area between the 2 ears was a little narrow, but this actually was scraps too, so that was exciting. I love how it came out. I've made one of the tiny ones with a chef hat before. It was a customer request, and I used skinny chenille for the hat, and it was it felt a little bit big, but it worked. I made it work. But I think this is really, really fun, and it's kind of like a Times Square Remy from Ratatouille. I have had multiple people before be like, oh, like if the rat had a chef hat, it would be Ratatouille. So I think this is adorable. I actually made 2 of them. I would like to make more rats with these little hats from the QB crochet pattern because I think they look really cute. I know there's also there's a free pattern out there. I think my mom has it actually. She bought the PDF where it's like the rat that's like standing up and he's got the hat and the spoon. So I don't want to step on her toes too much with that, but I think this is different body style, so it should be okay. But it's so cute with the little hats. I wouldn't do a ton with the hats, but I think I would do a few with the hats. Even in like the large size, I think the large one would be so cute with a little hat. So we'll see what happens. I don't know what to charge for these. I'm kind of leaning either towards 12 or like, I don't know, 14? I don't know. I think I'd be okay with 12. I don't know. They're not far off in size from the regular rat pattern with the slim, but they really don't take that long to make. So I think I'd be okay with $12 each for that. But let me show you guys first the scrap bin because, you know, I like to show you where we're at. Sorry. Sometimes it's hard to get the recliner back down, but let me flip this around. All right, scrap bin is definitely dwindling. It's very exciting. I know it looks like there's still a ton left, and yeah, there is a bunch left for sure. There's still a lot that can come out of this, but this basket is not as deep as it looks. Ooh, got some jumbo yellow there. So yeah, I'm gonna continue working on emptying out this basket for the next few weeks. We'll see. I don't know, here and there we can do some more little scrappy projects. And now let me show you guys the lineup of our makes from the scrap basket. Well, mostly from the scrap basket this weekend. I did, like I told you guys, use a little bit here and there to supplement, but we've got jumbo rat, jumbo turtle, 3 little doggies, 2 Remy wannabes. No, they're really cute. And then 7 of the I call them the small rats. So I'm pretty happy with that. And then inventory wise, if I do end up doing $12 for the chef rats, that grouping is gonna bring us to $209 of inventory. So this scrap basket is really it's really pumping out the inventory. So I'm really glad that I decided to do this, and it's definitely something that I want to continue to do. So I gotta go to bed. Thank you all so much for watching, and it's my mom's birthday. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you again tomorrow, and until next time, much love. Bye, everybody.